Is this the road to WrestleMania? Tell me. Tell me if this is the road to WrestleMania. Well, yes, Patrick. We're only 13 days away from WrestleMania. Doesn't feel like it. Doesn't feel like road to WrestleMania. We've got a week left. A week left. And this is the best you can do. This is the best you can do for Monday Night Raw. What a piss effort. I swear I could do a universe mode on WWE 2K17 and deliver a better show than this. How many matches do we have on this show tonight? We had a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7 matches. 7's pretty good, Pat. But yeah, we had a lot of segments too. WWE sure loves their segments. We had Baron Snorbin and Apollo Crews again. They give us Drew McIntyre versus Dean Ambrose again for like what, the 3rd week in a row? Or however many times these guys have faced each other. Aleister Black and Ricochet continuing to be a tag team against the Revival. I've got no problems with these. I've got no problem with Black and Ricochet as a tag team, but they're only a tag team because of the Dusty Rhodes Classic. Also, we're getting 2 celebrities at WrestleMania. 2 celebrities! How is that WrestleMania excitement? Braun Strowman feuding with 2 celebrities that I have no idea who the hell they are. I'm not a celebrity guy. I don't watch all this crap. Jesus Christ. We'll run down Raw. We'll run down everything. So the first thing that kicked off the show was a Beat the Clock challenge. Ronda, Charlotte, and Becky were taking on the Punching Bag Squad, known as the Riott Squad. Because I swear to Jesus Christ, that's what the Riott Squad get used as. Nothing but punching bags. That's all they are. Also, by the way, I'm not Ronda's biggest fan, but I know for a fact she should have won this match. Logically, by logical, she should have won this match. Because how in the ever-living hell can you go from squashing Dana Brooke in 2 seconds to beating Sarah Logan in 1 minute and 25 seconds? How is that even possible? Through logical. If we're going to use logical sense here, how in the ever-living hell did Ronda struggle for 1 minute and 25 seconds to beat Sarah Logan? Theoretically, she should have did the exact same thing that she did to Dana Brooke. Becky and Charlotte would be screwed. The match would be over by the time the bell rang. They only did this just to make it possible for Becky Lynch to beat the clock. 1 minute and 25 seconds is Ronda Rousey's time. Realistically, it should be 5 seconds or 2 seconds. Charlotte was up next. She took on Ruby Riott. I enjoyed Ruby and Charlotte's match when they were on SmackDown Live. I believe it was Fastlane. Yeah, I think it was Fastlane 2017. I enjoyed their match. And I enjoyed what these two gave me in 1 minute and 25 seconds. Ruby Riott survived Charlotte. It's actually quite a surprise if you ask me. considering that Ruby Riott is the one that gets mistreated the most out of the Riott Squad, I was expecting Ruby Riott to be the one that was going to be the loser. The one that get pinned. Or just straight up lose. So I am happy about that. Ruby Riott finally doing something useful. I'm a big Ruby Riott fan. And then we have Becky Lynch taking on Liv Morgan. And again, Becky Lynch got the win. She won here. She got a roll up on Liv Morgan. Yeah. The only way to beat the clock is that you gotta win by a roll up. And you hear Ronda Rousey making excuses on the outside. You just see her pacing back and forth like a wild animal. So, this beat the clock bullshit, it was just nothing but bullshit. Because if we're going to look at logic, if we're going to be looking at the logic sense here, Ruby Riott was the only one that actually did something useful. She survived. And Ronda Rousey, theoretically should have won this beat the clock challenge in a total of 2 seconds, because there's no way you can go from squashing Dana Brooke to having a 1 minute match, 1 minute 25 second match with Sarah Logan. I'm just saying, I'm speaking logic here. You can't go from beating Dana Brooke in 2 seconds to 1 minute and 25 seconds. You can't. It's just impossible. Again, this was only done just to give Becky Lynch her win. Just to try and prove that she can... Just to prove what? What did this prove? What did this beat the clock challenge prove? That Becky Lynch was lucky? Becky Lynch was lucky to get a roll-up on Liv Morgan and beat Ronda's time in about 8 seconds? What did this beat the clock even prove? Did it prove that Charlotte's a loser because she couldn't beat Ruby Riott in a minute and 25 seconds? What did this prove? The answer is nothing. It's the fact that it was announced that these 3 women will main event Wrestlemaina this year is the only reason why they came up with this. Oh, they're going to main event WrestleMania. Let's put them in a beat the clock challenge. What a load of horse shit. Jesus Christ, man, what a waste of appearance for these 3 women. Great way to treat your main events of WrestleMania if they have to compete 1 minute and 25 seconds against the Riott Squad. Finn Balor took on Bobby Lashley and a partner of Leo's choosing in a 2-on-1 handicap match. Boy, oh boy, do we love those 2-on-1 handicap matches. My God, Finn Balor's had so many. Finn Balor must hate being in these types of matches. Lio Rush picks Jinder Mahal as Bobby Lashley's tag team partner. Oh, Jesus. Jinder Mahal, is that the best you could do? Holy God, Leo. What have you been smoking? What have you been smoking, Leo? Oh, is it because Jinder Mahal told you, I'm a former WWE champion, that's why you should pick me, Leo. I'm a former WWE champion. Finn Balor has never been a WWE champion, and I will beat him. I will beat him because I'm a former WWE champion! Is that the reason why, Leo? Is that right? Is that why you picked Jinder? Leo, because he kept telling you I'm a former WWE champion? Matter of fact, I want that title reign to be erased from history. Oh, but no, the real reason why he was selected is to protect Bobby Lashley from being pinned. You could have just put Lio Rush in the ring, but no, you didn't. As a matter of fact, you shouldn't even been doing this match. If you wanted Finn Balor to earn a title shot, put him in a #1 contenders match. Have him compete in a triple threat or something. It doesn't need to be a handicap match. Finn Balor gets the victory, coup de grace to the former WWE champion, Jinder Mahal. And when the match was over, Bobby Lashley was so angry at the former WWE champion, he chokeslams the Singh brothers and gives the former WWE champion a spear. So it'll be Finn Balor and Bobby Lashley at WrestleMania for the Intercontinental title. Aleister Black and Ricochet took on the Raw Tag Team Champions, the Revival. Had the Revival won a match since winning the Raw Tag Team Championships? I'm not counting Fastlane. Before you people say Fastlane, I'm not counting Fastlane. Because that's easy. Have they won a match on Raw since becoming the Raw Tag Team Champions? The answer is no. I don't understand this. Is this the thank you you're giving them? Is this the reward you're giving them? The fact that you gave them the belts just to keep them. You gave them the belts just to make them happy that they are champions. And as a matter of fact, they have lost every match on Raw since you put the belts on them. Lost the DIY. Lost to Black and Ricochet multiple times. What on earth? You put the belts on them to make them happy, to convince them to stay with the WWE, but nah, we'll have them lose. We'll let them lose every single match. But when the title match is up for grabs, they'll win. What a load of crap, man. This is ridiculous. The Revival shouldn't be losing matches. I know it's Aleister Black and Ricochet. Aleister Black and Ricochet shouldn't be losing matches either, Patrick. Yes, I know that. But the Revival should be going in the ring against teams like Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins to at least build some momentum. Oh, lordy lord, why is it so difficult for this company to understand creative booking? The Revival have not won a match since they became the Raw Tag Team Champions. It's like I said, I'm not counting Fastlane. Drew McIntyre and Roman Reigns. Drew McIntyre laid down the challenge to Roman Reigns last week that he's challenging him at WrestleMania. Drew McIntyre brings up Joe Anoa'i's wife and kids, because he mentioned Joe, not Roman, so he brings up his wife and kids about how he's putting them through enough stress or enough worry because of the whole leukemia thing, and he wants him to make the right decision. And also he says something here that is really funny. He says he challenges Roman Reigns at WrestleMania, but he hopes he declines. Drew McIntyre, 2019. You want to challenge them, you want to challenge someone to a match, but honestly you hope they decline. Great words, Drew McIntyre. Great words. Great words. Great words right there, man. Great words. I know it's not your fault that you got those shitty lines, but still, those were really, really ridiculous words. So Roman comes out, he accepts, and then he says, "Don't ever talk about my family," and they brawl. Drew McIntyre wins the brawl with a Claymore kick. It's just they're now calling it the Claymore. I'm actually glad that they're getting rid of the kick at the end of the name, because Claymore kick sounds stupid. If you just say the word Claymore, then the move sounds more impactful. So I'm glad they're getting rid of the word Claymore kick, and they're just keeping the word Claymore. Sasha Banks versus Natalya. Didn't we see this last week? I'm pretty sure we did. So why do we have to see this again? Tell me, why do we have to see Natalya versus Sasha Banks again? And it ends in the same result. The result is the same as last week's. What was the point? Is it just to protect both women? To me, I feel like disqualification victories do nothing for people now. Tamina and Nia Jax do the exact same thing, but this time it gets intercepted. Beth Phoenix does a glam slam on Tamina. And why are people surprised that Beth Phoenix can pick up Tamina and slam her? Why are people shocked? We know Beth Phoenix is a strong woman. There's no reason. We should be more surprised. We should be more hoping she can lift up Nia Jax and deliver her a glam slam. Then it was confirmed that it'll be a fatal 4-way at Wrestlemaina. Sasha Banks and Bayley defending their titles against Nia Jax and Tamina, Natalya and Beth Phoenix, and the Iconics at WrestleMania. Good, because at least the Iconics actually earned their title shot. The other two teams did absolutely jack shit to earn this. Really, it should be a tag team match. But no. We got Moment of Bliss, Alexa Bliss, and her guest was Braun Strowman, talking about these silly guest hosts, Colin Jost and Michael Chi, I believe, because that's their bloody names, from SNL. Got no freaking idea what the hell that is. Please, American fans, tell me what the hell this is. Apparently, Braun Strowman has a beef with these guys. I've got no idea why. I don't know why Braun Strowman has a beef with these guys. Last week, Braun told Alexa that he's giving her a week to try and calm this down. But then so Alexa and Braun talk about this, and then the celebrities appear via satellite. And Braun Strowman tells Alexa Bliss to tells the guest hosts of WrestleMania 35 to put these two clowns, these two that do not even belong in a wrestling ring, Colin Jost and Michael Chi, to compete in the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. At first, Alexa Bliss is like, "Oh, I'm the guest host. I don't know if I'm allowed to." And Jost and Chi, Colin and Michael, I guess I'll just say that. Colin and Michael are taunting Braun Strowman, saying that we don't compete. She's smart enough to know not to put us in the ring. And then Alexa Bliss goes ahead and says, I'm just kidding. Because you two are going into the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. And the two celebrities were shocked. I swear to God, I hope this is on the pre-show. I swear to God, this better be on the pre-show. And as a matter of fact is this. If Braun Strowman loses to these clowns, if Braun Strowman does not beat these two clowns in the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, delete the Andre the Giant Memorial! This battle royal needs to be deleted if you're going to have these two celebrities win it. This is some kind of joke, right? We're going to have two celebrities compete in the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. I don't care what people say. I don't care if I sound negative. I don't care if I'm being too hard on this. This is ridiculous. This is a stupid storyline. How can anyone enjoy this? You're going to put two celebrities in the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. We know how WWE handle celebrities. We know how WWE handles celebrities. They never lose. There's never been a time where the celebrities get humiliated. So they're basically telling us these two goons, these two goofballs, who I don't even know who the hell they are, Colin Jost and Michael Chi of SNL are probably going to win the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal and humiliate Braun Strowman. And if you're going to do that, delete the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Get rid of it from history. It doesn't need to be here. This Battle Royal meant nothing anyway, so you may as well just give it to these two guest hosts and prove to us it doesn't mean anything. What a joke. This is the worst road to WrestleMania I have ever taken. Baron Corbin. During the commercial break, he taunts the WWE Universe, telling us to keep crying about the fact that he was selected, that Kurt Angle selected him to be his final opponent at WrestleMania. So then we get Baron Corbin versus Apollo Crews. Yay! Yay! We saw this last week. Who won last week? Apollo Crews got the win last week. Is Apollo Crews going to win again this week? Absolutely not. We're going to deliver 50-50 booking. We're going to deliver 50-50 booking, and we're going to have Baron Corbin deliver the end of days to Apollo Crews. What a waste of a match. What a waste of time this was. You serious? Come on, man. Seth Rollins and Paul Heyman had another confrontation. Like that's nothing special. It's like that's nothing special. We always see this all the damn time with Brock Lesnar and how his matches always go. He doesn't show up. Paul Heyman does all the talking for him. It's the same old garbage that we're sick and tired of. We're sick and tired of this exact same garbage all the goddamn time with Paul Heyman. I don't care if he's the best talker on the microphone. I am sick and tired of Brock Lesnar, and I'm sick and tired of Paul Heyman. Get that title off Brock Lesnar and have him go to UFC where he belongs. I don't care about this segment. I didn't care about it. Kurt Angle goes one-on-one with Samoa Joe. I find this ironic. I find it ironic that WWE are basically putting the middle finger at us. They gave us Kurt versus Joe tonight on Raw. Today on Raw. And on SmackDown tomorrow, they're going to put Kurt Angle against AJ Styles. Boy, you gotta love WWE being total assholes to their fans. But Samoa Joe, but no, Samoa Joe and AJ Styles are not Baron Corbin. They're not allowed to verse Kurt Angle in his final match at WrestleMania, but apparently Baron Corbin is. Get out of here. Get out of here, WWE. AJ Styles or Samoa Joe is a far more WrestleMania-worthy match than bloody Baron Corbin. Kurt Angle wins. He beats the SmackDown United States Champion. Do you care? I don't. Triple H agrees to put his career on the line at WrestleMania. Gee, I wonder what the result is going to be at WrestleMania. It's funny that the last time that Triple H was in a no-holds-barred match, it was against Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 29. And what was the stipulation of that match? If Triple H lost, he would be forced to retire. What was the result of that match? Triple H defeating Brock Lesnar. So you're basically just spoiling the result. You're basically just telling us, right in front of us, Triple H is gonna beat Batista at WrestleMania 35. But you know what? I'll tell you guys what. If Batista does defeat Triple H at WrestleMania, then you know what? I'll be surprised. I'll be shocked. I'll be amazed. And honestly, I would be happy. Not saying that because I don't like Triple H. I feel like Triple H should just, it's basically his time to stick to being an authority figure. But I know WWE too well. If you're going to put stipulations like this on the line, then you know something's going to happen. And no, don't bring up, oh, Ric Flair put his career on the line against Shawn Michaels. We know Ric Flair was past his time. This isn't the same scenario. Drew McIntyre and Dean Ambrose competed in a last man standing match. Drew McIntyre won. Like he does every time he competes against Dean Ambrose. Anyway, I'm not going to talk much about that match. Like I said, Drew McIntyre got the win with a Claymore. That's all you need to know. You got the win with a Claymore. And that's about everything you need to know. So, thank you all so much for watching this Raw review. God, this show's absolutely pathetic, man. This is ridiculous. We're on the road to WrestleMania, and this is the shit you deliver us. Get good. Get good, WWE. Get good. Anyway, thank you all for joining. Hit that thumbs up if you guys did enjoy the review. Comment your opinions down below on your opinions on Monday Night Raw. And I'll see you all tomorrow for my SmackDown review. See you then.